What do you do when the first time you did this was like 6 days ago and you tried to do subtitles, but you don't have time for subtitles? You record the video again. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another definitely midnight and not 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I technically already recorded this video like 6 days ago, but the audio filter decided to cut off like half of what I said. So I tried to do subtitles. As much as I would love to, that video was like 24 minutes long, and I'm easily distracted. I can't focus on doing the subtitles apparently because I got to the 10-minute mark and I'm just like, you know what? It would be faster if I just recorded the video again. So here we are. I'm recording the video again. And I turned off the filter. So hopefully that doesn't make the audio sound weird or whatever. We'll see when I check it after I record it. But we should be good. We should be fine. So the video was basically just me saying, hey, it's been like 2 years since my last actual video. So hello there. I think April 11th was the last time I did a video. I should have checked before I did this because that would have been funny. I was trying not to, and then apparently the world was like, hey, it's gonna happen whether you planned it or not. So here we are. So not much has happened since the last Midnight Mumble, except for a couple things, I guess. I still am working a lot. Working more than I was, because now most everything is kind of back to normal, at least as back to normal as you can get after a pandemic. I did catch COVID last year around like the end of July, I think it was. I have since been vaccinated, so yay. That was awful. Don't catch COVID. It's awful. Or at least the strain that we caught was awful. The most recent one seems to be not as bad, so that's a plus. We're slowly getting better. Yay. We like it. We love to see it. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about fun stuff. So let's talk about fun stuff, which is I forgot to take the coats off the back of the door. Oops. You can't see the poster. It's fine. It's fine. It's been a while since I've recorded a video. It hasn't been a while since I've streamed. It has been a little bit though, so, you know. So I'm just gonna talk about what's going on with me, I suppose. In the past few years. Mostly work. Last year I did kind of start a story, but I haven't, like, I'm currently in the process of redoing the whole thing because I didn't really like how one of the main plot points was killing a character off. So I'm trying to go a different route, but I think somebody's gonna die, probably. I don't know who exactly. I haven't, like, finalized an outline. I'm just kind of like, oh, I want to write this scene. Oh, I want to write this scene. That happens, like, 30 years later. So, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's a fun idea. Definitely nothing similar to my sci-fi horror series that I was trying to do. This is more like a sprinkle of like space opera, but it's mostly like fantasy-esque because it's got like magic and such. So there's that. But otherwise, mostly working. I'm looking at my desk because I remember talking about Lego. So I got back into Lego. Surprise, shocker, gasp, what? I know. Shocking. So there for a bit, I was doing like Lego live streams and uploading it to this channel, and then that kind of fizzled out, and now I'm kind of back into Lego. I've done a couple of things like on stream, like little builds, little Lego Minecraft sets, which is my favorite series to collect. I thought about doing a Lego city because most people who are super into Lego have a Lego city, right? I've kind of changed my idea because I was thinking, oh, Lego City, that'd be really cool. So I've got the bookshop modular, which I haven't finished yet. I started it like months ago and I haven't finished it. The bookshop is done, but the little house that comes with it is like half done. The rest of it's like down there by the box. So that's fun, right? So Normally with like Lego cities, you know, you've got like modulars or you make your own little houses and stuff like that. I have decided not to do that anymore. After, you know, of course, buying the little new road pieces and stuff, I've decided not to do that. Instead, I'm going to build a Lego Minecraft arrangement. It's not really a city because, you know, it's Minecraft sets. I guess you could make like a village, but it's not really a city per se. It's more like combining sets into one massive like thing creation, if you will. I can't think of what the word is, but basically it's like where you combine everything and then it just looks really cool because at the end you've combined all of these awesome sets together and whoa, it's neat. So there's that. I have bought quite a few Lego Minecraft sets. You can see like several of them right there, kind of. The crafting box is blocking the view of everything else, and then my new little favorite Lego set is right... I can't figure out. There, right there. It's right there. I can't figure out which way is which. Left, right, up, down, I don't know. But yeah, so I grabbed one so I could be like, ooh, looky, Minecraft set, ooh. So, yeah, we found a used Lego store I was told about because I accidentally got a coworker into Lego. That wasn't planned. I just happened to be talking about Lego with him. And now I kind of got him hooked. He bought the Daily Bugle set. And now he's basically debating about getting the DeLorean. Or he will be buying the DeLorean. One of those two. He's also got some of the Speed Champion sets. Which I like those too. But they're not like... You can't really build a giant city. I can't think... I would keep saying diagram, but it's not. I don't think it's a diagram. It's not a diagram. Diorama? Maybe? I don't know. It's a word that's escaping me. I don't know. But anyway, I accidentally got him back into Lego, so oopsie. That wasn't planned. It just kind of happened. So there's that. But yeah, so I am currently in the process of that. I haven't put together too many. I'm just going to keep... There's some right here on the floor. Those are the most recent ones that I've put together on a Lego building stream, which if you guys are interested, I'm on Twitch. Links are always in the description below, so if you guys want to check me out on like Twitter, Twitch. I have zero scheduling for Twitch, just fair warning. I just stream when I stream. So there's really no schedule there. It's just like, hey, I don't have a migraine and I don't have work, or I just got off work and I just want to stream. So that's usually what happens. But usually I do like gaming streams, and then if I do Lego building streams, it's usually on the weekend. I don't know why, but I like doing Lego building streams on the weekend, specifically on Saturdays. I haven't done it in a while, but Saturday like afternoon sort of time is for some reason really good prime time for Lego building. So there's that. Take it as you will. So that's my plan. I would like to do progress on that once the ball starts rolling. I've got like some stuff to do. Big thing I'm gonna do here in the next month or so is to get rid of most of my like hardbacks, paperbacks, and graphic novels, manga that I don't want. I'll be keeping like basically probably a shelf's worth after I'm done. Maybe a little more. It depends on like how many sets and stuff that I really don't want to get rid of, or that's like super expensive to like get it back if I want to get it back. So there are some like book series and of course manga series that I really love that maybe I won't reread it anytime soon, but I love it so much I don't want to get rid of it. So that's the plan. I know, shocking, right? The person who used to flaunt 1,000+ manga volumes is getting rid of. I mean, technically, I don't know if I've told this to y'all, but I have gotten rid of like 2/3 of my manga collection. So if you didn't know, now you know. So it's really weird because like I know on this channel I kind of like grew on the fact that I was like super into anime and manga, and now it's kind of shifted from that because I can't tell you the last time I watched an anime. I think it's been at least a few months. Reading a manga, however, I did do that recently within this month. I bought Laid Back Camp like a while ago, and I just started reading it. So there's that. I also finally got a couple other mangas that I'm like super interested in. One of them is like a weird spoof on Minecraft, but it's like one of those where they get stuck in the game sort of thing, but it's Minecraft-esque. So I was like, ooh, that's something I'm interested in. So I got that. I haven't read it yet. I also got the Animal Crossing manga that just came out-ish. I got the first volume. There's like 2 or 3 other volumes out now, I think. I haven't read it yet. It looks really goofy and ridiculous, which is why I bought it. Because you've got the main character villager guys are like different personalities, and it's kind of funny because they're like chaotic and just causing all sorts of shenanigans going on. It's like, that's me! So I'm excited to read that. I may do like a little thing on here with it, since I do still, you know, have a lot of followers, subscribers who enjoy the anime and manga side of things. So I might, if I finish reading it, who knows when that's gonna happen, but if it happens, you guys will know, because I may or may not do a video on it. It may take a while, but it may happen. So other than planning on destroying my collection number, I got sort of very briefly into a new hobby. Back in, what was it, October last year, you know, right before it got cold, of course, windy and disgusting and all rainy and stuff. I got into skateboarding, of all things. I don't even remember how it happened. I think I was on YouTube and I found like a skateboarding channel or something, and then it just snowballed from there. And then I started watching the like how to put together your skateboard and like parts of skateboards and stuff. So now I know more about skateboarding than I did before, and it's really weird. And then I tried to get like into figureboarding, but I'm terrible at it. Like, I can't even ollie like the little hop, jump, flip. The very first trick you learn, basically, that is like the foundation of a lot of other tricks, because you pop it up and you do your tricks and stuff. So, yeah, so I bought some skateboards. I bought 2 because, you know, I can't just buy one, heaven forbid. They were a pretty good discount. I didn't buy like the super expensive one because, you know, new hobby, don't know if I'm gonna do it. It's finally warmer and I still haven't gone out except for that one time. I was out there for a couple hours though, just kind of practicing on the driveway, getting comfortable with like riding. And it's really weird because at first I was like practicing just in the house because it was cold outside and everybody was like home, so there was no room to like practice or anything. So I was just like learning how to balance on the board on carpet, and the difference between that and rolling around on concrete is, of course, obviously quite the difference. So that was fun. I did have an accident. I did fall, of course. There were a few times where I managed to catch myself before I fell, but there was that one time and it scuffed the board. It got blue paint on the concrete, and the way that it popped the board up and just flung it out from underneath me, it turned abruptly and hit the side of the house. Of course, my dad came out and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm on the floor and I'm like, "Yeah." I had a helmet on, and so my head was perfectly fine, but I did like cut my elbow a little bit. So I was like, "Oh, look at me." But it's like after that, it kind of like jars you a little, so you're like super cautious after that. And then you're like, okay, well, I fell. It wasn't too bad. It hurt a little, like it stung, but I'm okay. So I had one goal in mind that day. There's like the little grooves. You've seen like sidewalks and stuff, how they have like the grooves in between because of how they lay out the concrete and stuff. So it's like the little dip. My goal was to pass over the dip that was in like the halfway point of the driveway. So up to that point, I was kind of like going and then going afterwards. So I wasn't like going all the way from one point to the other. So that was my goal, and I did it. So I'm proud of myself, even though I haven't done it anymore. I'm very proud of myself because I did one thing and I didn't quit after falling. So kind of an accomplishment. But if you know me, you know, once I get into something, I start buying like crazy, right? I don't know if y'all know this, but skateboards are not cheap. Like, even if you just buy the deck, which is the board part without the wheels and stuff. If you just buy the deck, that thing is expensive sometimes, especially the really cool ones, which, you know, collector habit. Of course I want the cool ones. So I found a way around this, and that was tech decks. I'll do a video about like all the ones that I've got, because I've got quite a few now. But this was brilliant. This was brilliant on my part, because a lot of these are actual like deck designs. Like you could almost, I don't know about this one specifically, but there's a lot of them where they're actual designs on an actual skateboard, not just the fingerboard. So yeah, and I've got some like funny stories too about it. Like there was one where, you know, I'm looking and then this kid is like, oh my gosh, that's like a super ultra rare one. And he couldn't get it. So he's like, you should get it. I'm like, okay. And I got it. Because, you know, if the kid says get it, you gonna say no? No! You get that sucker. So that was just a funny thing that happened. And of course, there's some really cool designs. I missed out on a few, but this is one of the ones that I like really wanted. I can't get like a really good angle because of the light, but it's really cool. Like I like the color scheme because it's got like the light blue and then like a lavender sort of color, and it's just really cool. So tech decks saved me lots of money, even though I spent money on them. So that was fun. That's another thing I got into. So I will probably do like a collection video on that if you guys want to see that. And then I'll show you my skateboards if you want to see the skateboards. They're nothing like super special or anything. I bought one because it looked really cool, and that's the one that I don't use. And then I bought the other one because it was like cheap. And I was like, for some reason I can't get this out of my head, so I bought both of them. And then luckily I waited a couple of days and then they had like a sale. So it was like, ah, brilliant. So I didn't spend like a tremendous amount on it, but I did spend like a chunk of change on it. For a hobby, of course, that I'll probably only do a couple of times. But, you know, c'est la vie. But yeah, so that's really the basics of what's going on. There's nothing like outrageous going on with me right now. It's mostly work. I'm prepping for an assessment so I could get like a promotion title, which is basically a title everybody thought I had anyway because I do the stuff of this title. So that's in line for me, so yay. But other than that, it's really just me doing a couple of videos for the gaming channel. Not a lot, not very often. Right now I'm trying to do long plays, which I thought was really cool. I used to do no mic, just chill vibe streams on the Twitch channel, and that was really fun. So I was like, hey, what if I just did YouTube videos like this? So I did a couple. I'm still in the process of working on one, so you know, that's fun. But yeah, so that's really it for me. Just a little catch up, nothing big except for the whole selling a bunch of books and stuff. I will probably be buying a few for my Kindle. Yes, my Kindle is in a composition book. Aha! I thought it was really funny. I love this case so much because it's, you know, a composition notebook. I have so many of these. So many of these. I don't know why. They're like really nice though. But yeah, this is my touch Kindle. I've got like the old school one, but I don't use it anymore. So I use that one, of course. So yeah, probably the ones that I like want to read, but I don't want to keep it physically. I'll probably put it in my Kindle ebook wish list, and then if it goes on sale, I may buy like one or two here and there. So that's the plan. That is the plan, and it's a good plan, I think. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me today. If you guys have any questions about like the Lego sets that I bought or like just anything in general, let me know. It's good for YouTube ideas. Who doesn't like that, right? I don't have YouTube ideas as much as I used to. It's really weird because like when I first started, I was like boom, 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 almost daily stuff. And it's like I was doing all these collaboration channels and doing this and doing that. Now it's like you get a video once every 2 years. It's funny, but also not. I miss you. I miss y'all. I miss everything. Like these talking head videos, as Britt would call them. You should check out her channel below. She's amazing. She does more videos than I do. So, but yeah. So that is it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, I will see you all next time. Bye.